Jeez, bros. I literally just spent the last 35 minutes rambling and talking without this bitch recording. Thank goodness I haven't taken a trade yet, but I'm looking to take longs. Oh my God, I wish you guys heard all of that, bro. Oh my God. Because, okay, I'm looking to take longs off of this right here on NASDAQ. I was explaining literally everything, bro. And then I look to my right and the shit is just not going, bro. Whatever. Long story short, I'm looking to take longs. We have absolutely shit the bed. I made an Instagram reel. I made a TikTok talking about how we are due for a flash crash within the next 2 days. This was the flash crash that we were that I was mentioning on those Instagram reels and on those TikToks. So there you go. I was right about that. If you guys saw that video, you're welcome. Now, what is happening right now? This is pretty much the exact same price action that we saw yesterday, but just on a higher time frame. Look, down candle, down candle, down candle, one mini up candle, down candle, down candle, down candle. What is it doing? It's sweeping out all of this low resistance liquidity. Go to the 5-minute time frame on the trade that we took yesterday. Look at this. Down candle, down candle, down candle, small ass little up candle, down candle, down candle, down candle. What was it doing? Taking out all of this low resistance liquidity. Literally the exact same setup, just on the lower time frames. Now that we're on the higher time frames though, we can expect a higher time frame, what? Reversal. Because yesterday we were looking for a lower time frame reversal. Today, we're going to be looking for a higher time frame reversal. Awesome. We took out all of these high time frame draws on liquidity versus yesterday, we were taking out 5-minute draws on liquidity. Now, with that being said, we can go ahead and scale down into some of our lower time frames because we've already made this 5-minute retrace right here. We came down, swept these out. Even though we didn't make an SMT divergence off of these lows, we could potentially make an SMT divergence off the 1 minute, which we just did. Awesome. So literally all that I'm waiting for now, we made a 1-minute SMT divergence here on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's the leading index. I'm quite literally just going to wait for a break of structure to the upside on NASDAQ, and then I'll enter this trade. Simple, simple. Lit movie. Let's get to work. Let's see if we can get this break, and then we'll be good to go. Lit movie. And then from there, what I'm going to want to do is find these hourly retrace points. So we have equilibrium right here, I believe. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got that break. Awesome. We'll go ahead and get in here. Okay. We have a couple confluences here. We do have this 5-minute gap, but I'm no longer going to consider this because we've already made this 5-minute retrace up and then this move down. So now I'm thinking that we're going to be gunning for this hourly retrace instead. So we have this hourly equilibrium right here, and then we need to look on the higher time frames to find our higher time frame retrace points because again, this is a higher time frame retrace. So we have hourly equilibrium right here. I'm going to get rid of the scan box because I've already marked out the equilibrium point. Let's put on 15-minute. 15-minute, we do have this 15-minute gap. I don't know what the fuck this line is. This is previous London session lows. So we have this 15-minute gap right here. Let's see if the start of this gap is a good risk reward to take partials. It doesn't look like it at all. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So we'll go ahead and disregard that because I do think that we'll have a steeper retrace anyways. 15-minute. We don't really have any sort of draws on liquidity to the left-hand side. We do have these highs right here on the 1 minute, but those aren't like super solid. We're really kind of just stuck in no man's land right here. And we have 48 minutes until this hourly candle closes. It's like, you know, we're kind of stuck with having to eyeball this shit for real. We only have this hourly equilibrium point. We might just have to, and that's the problem, the 1 minute we don't have much leverage either. We have the top of this 5-minute gap right here, but you know, that's a decent enough point for TP1 because we're not marking out the 15-minute, and then this is equilibrium, and then we can go ahead and mark out this 5-minute gap as well. And then London session lows is equal with this high right here. And then best case scenario is we revisit start of session highs, or even, nah, that's high resistance liquidity. But we'll see. And that's also 1 hour high, so let's go ahead and put on the Fibonacci as well. You can see some of these extension points. So the 50 ball we already marked out. Let me put this on just to see where it's at. 62 is already marked. Let's put the 70 on right here. So I think we already established that this wasn't a good TP1. It's not really the best. What I might do is just have a take profit 1 at a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, because we're trading a retrace. Again, when we're trading retraces, I'm typically not the biggest fan of trading retraces and trying to catch, like, we're trading against the trend right now, where obviously it would have been more ideal to catch this short, but this was right when market opened and we just shit the bed. There was no form of entry there. So for us, we have to see that, and we have to understand and realize, like, okay, what can we make happen off of this? Also, I'm looking at this right now, and I fucked up on my risk. Like, not in a good way. So let's kind of hope that this hits take profit 1, or else this will be a big red day for me. Or else this will be a big red day. And I'm not too keen on having a big red day. Okay, we matched. Oh, fuck, dude, I don't like that at all. Let's see if we can break 5-minute structure here. If we can break 5-minute structure, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. If we can break 5-minute structure, then that means we can hold with at least a little bit more certainty than what we've been doing so far. Because right now we're hanging on by a fucking thread off the 1 minute. If we can break 5-minute structure here, then we can hold with more certainty. And it's good right here. It's good right here. It's good right here. It's good right here. No. Fuck. That doesn't completely rule it out by any means. It's just kind of annoying. I would have wanted a break. We don't get a break on ES either. I would have wanted a break. But regardless, hey, man, we're moving back up. So if we can hit a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, I will 1,000,000,000,000% take profit and move my stops to break even, because dogs, y'all have no idea how bad I risked today. This was really bad. This was really, really bad risk today. High risk, and I didn't want to. For whatever reason, I was placing like lot sizes as if I was trading the S&P 500, and on ES I usually do like fucking 50 or 60 lots, and luckily I stopped myself once I saw the fluctuation, but I hit it twice. Usually I only do 10 lots on NASDAQ. I did fucking 20 on this, and if you guys know, that's a fucking lot, bro. Wait, that's a lot. Okay, sorry, enough trading jokes, but it's a lot of money. Okay, so let's just pray, because if we can hit take profit 1, that would be fucking awesome. Come on, mate. Yes. Boom. Take profit one hit. Let's go. Close. Thank God. Okay, take profit one was hit. Moving my stops to break even. Wow. Movie. Okay, $42,000 closing profit on that. Stop losses at break even. Bro, risked $80,000 today on that trade, bro. 80 racks on that, bro. Are we being serious? Okay. Jeez, that was so fucking stressful. Fuck, dude. And I'm pissed that you guys didn't get my, like, literal 30-minute full-fledged explanation. I, like, went so in-depth. I might go in-depth again, but fuck, dude. I'm really pissed off about that. It's whatever. But it is what it is, dude. I might talk... I'll talk a little bit more about whatever. Whatever. But I'm really mad about that. Don't worry, I'll post P&L and all of that shit, showing entries and whatever. This is the trade that I took, so you guys don't have to worry about that. You guys will see the execution and all of that, the numbers of whatever the fuck on the Instagram story. So y'all don't gotta trip. But man, this shit was a wild one. Let's see if we can hit TP2 though. Essentially, the big, long, and drawn-out explanation was essentially what I showed you guys in that super short explanation of taking a... I can't even remember if I told you guys to take a mental screenshot, but whatever. We'll do this really quick. Again, this 4-hour time frame... What are we doing? We're just shitting the bed. We're taking out all of this low resistance draws on liquidity. Price is fractal, okay? So what does that mean? What does it mean? It means that price moves off of the same confluences on every single time frame. The reason that price is moving on the daily time frame is the same reason why price moves a certain way on the 1-hour time frame or the 1-minute time frame or the 1-second time frame. Price moves off of draws on liquidity and imbalanced price. That's how price is able to move. So with that in mind, we can know and understand that, hey, if we've seen this in the past, regardless of if it was on the 4-hour time frame or the 5-minute time frame, we can expect similar price action to follow, especially because this is the same exact price action that we saw on the 5-minute time frame when we were trading yesterday to be able to take our longs. So to me, seeing this, I'm like, it's obvious that we're going to be looking for longs. However, what do I want to wait for? I'm going to want to wait for a higher time frame confirmation than I did yesterday, because yesterday I was trying to take a 5-minute retrace trade. Today, I'm trying to take a 4-hour retrace trade because this is a 4-hour move down, taking out all of this low resistance draws on liquidity. I know that there's going to be a bit of a retrace after we take out all of these draws. So with that in mind, and again, show you guys a quick little snapshot. We were trading on ES. Again, it's the same exact price action on the 5-minute, down candle, down candle, down candle, little up candle, down candle, down candle, down candle, all to take out a whole bunch of all of this low resistance draws and liquidity. Awesome. So we've seen this price action before. We know what follows. Typically, 2 big candles up, okay? So in turn, what can we kind of expect? And not that we're going to get a direct, exact, perfect correlation of 2 big bullish 4-hour candles, but we can expect a retrace off of all of these lows. Sorry, NASDAQ, off of all of these lows. And look at that. We're getting one. Isn't that crazy how it works? So that's essentially a dumbed down version and like just me kind of talking out price as it was going on of what we were seeing from price action today and what we could expect. I expect that we're going to get, again, probably, potentially, maybe even an hourly breakup structure to the upside. But I don't think, I truly think that I'll potentially be stopped out at break even before that happens. But because, again, on the 5-minute yesterday, in order for us to make, again, price is fractal. So like the 1-hour time frame could very well be the 1-minute time frame. The 4-hour time frame could very well be the 5-minute time frame. And if we treat those equally, we know, hey, if the 4-hour is the 5-minute like it was yesterday, then if we go down to the 1-minute time frame from yesterday, what can we see? We can see, okay, there's break structure to the upside, and then boom, it's bullish. Awesome. So, and what did that cause? It caused a 5-minute retrace on the 5-minute. So if we correlate these two together, and again, I don't want you guys looking too deep into it. It's just a good way to show you guys an analogy of why I'm looking for what I am today. If we look at the 4-hour time frame and treat it almost like we did the 5-minute yesterday, we can see, okay, we're looking for a 5-minute retrace. We're looking for a 4-hour retrace. If we look at the 1-hour, we can see, okay, where's equilibrium from the 4-hour? Because that was one of our targets. Equilibrium of the 4-hour, I'll go ahead and mark this in blue. We have this 4-hour gap right here. Or I'm not even going to mark that because that's just too many freaking lines. I'm going to get rid of these Asian session highs as well. So boom, with that in mind, we can say, okay, the hourly time frame has the potential to come all the way up here. Potentially we close this hourly candle right here, disrespect this hourly gap, maybe push a little bit higher than equilibrium. Maybe we come up and potentially take out pre-market data highs, because these are data highs from non-farm payroll today. Okay. Data highs, non-farm payroll, we could potentially take that out. That's a strong draw on liquidity. We also have 4-hour equilibrium right here. We're expecting price to move. But I also don't want to discredit the fact that I also took this trade on the lower time frames. And with that being said, I'm going to take partial profits right here because this is a good area to do so. And again, like I mentioned, I am pretty over risked right now. So I would like to take some off the top. We are now up $77,000 in profit for the day. I'm going to get rid of this right here. I'll get rid of these. What the fuck was this? London session lows? Get the fuck out of here. Oh wait, no. Was these London session lows? These were London session lows. I believe this was This was hourly equilibrium. I don't really know if I want that on here anymore. I just took profits, and I feel like we can go higher. Yeah, that's hourly equilibrium. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one off, and we'll just leave this one as whatever the take profit. So now we have these 5-minute highs right here. We have London session lows right here. London session lows aren't necessarily a draw on liquidity, but price typically reacts off of session lows and highs regardless of if there are draws on liquidity or not. So I'll leave that on there as a good take profit point. As our next take profit point, we have 4-hour equilibrium. We have these 5-minute highs right here, and then boom, we have data highs up here from pre-market open and non-farm payroll. So just like that, we pretty much have crafted ourselves a really awesome trade just by correlating it from yesterday's price action, because we know and understand that price is fractal. I'm up a lot for the day. I'm up $77,000. You know, I may or may not want to be sitting on here for much longer. Just checking out Bitcoin real quick. This could very well be a six-figure day. If we come up and hit, this will be a six-figure day. If we hit London session lows, I'll be up six figures on the day, because I'm up $77,000 right now, with floating $40K in profit that hasn't been secured. So $77,720 has been secured in profit, and we're floating $40,000 in profit. This was not ideal. I again fucked up on my risk today, but it is what it is. Again, like I said, if you guys are watching these trade recaps, you guys know that, this is about as real as it gets. I'm telling you guys every single entry, every single exit. I'm telling you guys the exact amount of money that I make in real time. I'm showing you guys when I'm doing shit, where I'm doing shit, why I'm doing shit, showing you guys the P&L on my Instagram story afterwards. And again, those numbers are the exact fucking same as the ones that I'm telling you guys in the YouTube video. It doesn't get realer than this, bro. I really don't know how else I can show you guys that I'm actually doing this shit for real. There's going to be a bunch of fucking people on the internet saying who knows what, because they just can't cope with the fact that somebody actually knows how to trade these markets. I get up every single day and I beat the market with high probability and with a lot of fucking money every single day. And you can do two things with that information. You can either sit there and cry about it and say, there's no way that this is possible, there's no way that this is true, because when I tried it, it didn't work for me. Or you can say, you know what, this might be possible, and he put in a lot of fucking hard work to learn this skill that is achievable. And guess what? Like, if day trading doesn't work, then how are there full-time day traders? I literally live in a community where there are people that are trading billions of dollars of their own personal funds, bro. Like, y'all think I'm capping? Bro, you would think that these dudes that are living right next door to me are the biggest liars on earth if they told you the type of money that they were dealing with. And again, there are people that are able to beat these markets because they're able to see patterns that occur on a daily basis. This is possible. And whether you believe that or not is completely up to you. I could give a shit because I'm making money, right? I could give a shit if you want to stay in that shitty ass position where you're at in life. But if you want to change your life, then by all means, I'm here to help you guys do that, because I know I was in a super shitty situation and I decided to put literally every single ounce of effort I could into learning this skill because I knew what was possible, and I was delusional enough to think, hey, I know that this can work and I know that I can do this. And those are the people that are going to make it. The people that are delusional enough to be able to think, hey, I can do this and this is possible. The people who don't think that this is possible, you've already lost, and you'll never achieve anything in your life. Just respectfully, you truly won't. You'll forever just have a negative mindset. You need to have an abundance mindset. You need to think that anything is possible. You need to think that anything you put your mind to is possible, because that's the truth of the shit. I'm up $135,000 and $135,925 this week, just off of day trading. And I took a loss. And you guys have seen every single entry, every single exit of me doing this shit live in front of your face. Tell me this shit isn't possible. Please, I beg of you, tell me this shit isn't possible, because I'm doing it right in front of your face every single fucking day. And you guys are seeing the fruits of my labor. You guys seen the crazy ass Europe trip that I just went on. That comes from this. That comes from putting in the work. All right, so take that for what you will. I'm going to sit here, and I'm really excited to go to the beach after this. I don't know how much longer I want to sit on here because it's 10:30 already, and I want to go to the beach and do what trading has given me the awesome gift to do. It would be lit if we could make the 6 figures already and hit London session lows, but I do think that this is going to take a little bit of time. We might be getting some lower time frame retraces. It would be dope if we could just do like big ass bull run to the upside. That would be lit. That would be lit. Jeez, London session highs are all the way up here. Insane. Okay, we're pushing. Yeah, it'll pretty much be dead spot on making 6 figures by the time we hit this, because I'm floating 55K in profit right now on the remaining of this trade. Or I guess if I split it right now, I would be at 6 figures. But stick to your trading plan, folks. Isn't that crazy that I'm floating $55,000 in profit and I'm like, no, I'm not going to close all of this out? This is something that younger me would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Take it out, you know? But again, I'm striving to do far bigger numbers than this. You kind of have to just become numb to it. You really do have to treat it like a game, and you really do have to not be emotional with it, because that's how you're able to scale, is if you aren't freaking out about that. Like, bro, trust me, by all means, 55K is a lot of fucking money, bro. Even to me, $55,000 is really fucking good. I would love to take $55,000 to the bank, bro. I would love to do that. But the reason how I was even able to get in this position to be trading with those numbers is by not being phased by those numbers. So it's a difficult situation to be put in. Inverse is fine, but that doesn't matter anymore. What is this? Some bullshit this low? Yeah, I mean, today was pretty much the same exact day as yesterday, just higher time frame shit for real. I really want this shit to hit so I can get going, but it's just taking its sweet ass time because it's getting later in the day. Come on. If it hits this blue line, we achieve six-figure day. Six-figure day gets unleashed. Bray. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, Fuck it. I need to send wire transfers, so I might as well just sit on here with you guys. Let's see if this bitch hits. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. First round, 18, land, little beat, man. First turn, to court, beat, aim it down. First run an 8-2 lamb and a beat it down. Ooh, you know, ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. First run, 8-2 lamb, the beat it down. This is the man that teaches me how to day trade. Yes, idiot. It is me. I am the gay trader. And I trade gays for a living. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle. I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle. I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, First one, I ain't too lamb, but a bitch ain't beat it down. How about I beat it down? Sometimes I wish I was 42 Doug, 5'4", 5'2", and just like fucking fat and like sipping lean and shit. First one, I ate 2 lamb and a bitch and beating it down. Right, guys? Or am I right? Ooh, you know, I need a miracle. I need a miracle. That moment when you make 6 figures off of trading gays. First one, First one, I ate 2 lamb and a bitch and beating it down. I'm surprised Boogie hasn't been in here yet. Usually when I'm singing, he gets excited and comes in here. I need to go pee. Ugh. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Guys, I need to pee so bad. I'm trying to get this wire transfer done first. BRB, taking a piss. Oh! Hurry up, dude. I want to go to the beach, bro. Ooh, you know, I need a miracle, I need a miracle. Alright, dude, this shit's taking forever, bro. Bro. You just need pets 24/7, bro. You are so high maintenance. It's actually insane. You're so high maintenance, dude. You just need to be the center of attention 24/7. It's actually insane. First one, I ate 2 lamb with a beast that fake ain't beating it down. Yes, Boogie, I am going to continue to pet you, but you are weird. Oops. Alright, bro. Dude. We're getting this 5-minute retrace. I really hope that we don't end up fully crushing our shit at break even. Because we're down this low right now, bros, it's going to take fucking years for us to get back up here. And because it's a Friday, price is just going to move slow. So I'll keep you guys updated on the Instagram story. Regardless, we are up $77,720 on the day today. And we are up $135,925 on the week. Overall, doing relatively good. We're floating $17,000 in profit. Here you guys go. Fucking on your fucking head top. 77,000. Jeez. See, that's why I don't fuck with this shit. It's unable to focus on the phone. But you guys saw 77,000, and then here's 135K. Again, you guys can you guys even see that? Zoom in. I can't even see it that well. You guys can see it. $135,000 on the week. Anyways, Blah, 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 boo, boo, boo. I'm good at trading, and you guys should learn from me. Click the link in the description if you guys want to be mentored by me. I'm being dead ass because I turn a lot of people profitable. Peace out, nerds. I'm going to the beach.